This is one of the new refugee camps set up just recently in northeastern Gaza. The tents erected on the ruins left behind by 3 weeks of Israeli bombing are housing the homeless Palestinians. Israel claims that the offensive was conducted to stop rocket fire from Gaza by the Palestinian fighters. This condition reminds the Gazans of the catastrophe in 1948, when hundreds of thousands of the indigenous Palestinians were made to flee their land following the creation of Israel. And many, like the children and those who have lost family members, have a lifelong trauma to contend with.
We are living in tents without enough clothes or blankets. We feel very bad. I usually get scared at night with repeated nightmares.
Children who have gone back to school are still suffering from post-traumatic disorders because of being exposed to horrific scenes of dead bodies and torn pieces of their families or neighbors during the war.
Al-Fakhura school reminds me of a terrible scene during the war. My mind is so full of images of dead bodies and pools of blood that I can't concentrate while I'm at school.
Meanwhile, international psychiatrists and physicians who have arrived in Gaza via Rafah crossing from different countries to help the Gaza children warn that if these children are not treated before too long, they will develop some psychological disorders.
Now that the war is over, the whole world's focus is on Gaza. And we are all here to give the help that is necessary. And I hope and pray that these children are not forgotten. And these children don't become the forgotten children of Gaza, because these forgotten children who are suffering the severe trauma can be tomorrow's very, very angry adults.
The human suffering with children is much more obvious, and it needs immediate intervention. The way it can be treated in field, we have to go to the children wherever they are, and we have to start what we call psychotherapy or cognitive psychotherapy. It's the best way to get the children out of their fears.
Israel's 22-day ground and air offensive on Gaza has claimed the lives of nearly 1,400 Palestinians, including 450 children. Psychologists say Israel's 3-week-long offensive on Gaza has caused more trauma than ever before, because during the onslaught, there was no safe refuge for Palestinian civilians, while trauma therapists believe Gaza's children, who make up 56% of the 1.5 million Palestinians, will have to cope with a lifelong legacy of trauma. Yusuf Al-Halo, PressTv, Gaza.